In this video, we will be discussing depreciation. Depreciation, this is the decrease in the value of physical property over time. So, physical property. So, we are familiar naman that many of the properties, for example, mga structures, gadgets, and other properties, nag-decrease yung value niya over time. Or, ibig sabihin nun, nag-depreciate siya. Bumababa yung value niya after n periods or after n years. So, dito, sa topic natin under depreciation, i-discuss po natin yung 6 common methods na ginagamit in solving depreciation of properties. So we have the straight line method, sinking fund formula, declining balance method, double declining balance method, sum of years digit method, and the service output method. So yun yung anim na madalas na ginagamit in solving depreciation of physical properties. So before that, before tayo pumunta dun sa mga methods na yon, be familiar muna with the different variables that we will going to use in solving the solving problems under depreciation. So L, that is the useful life of the property in years. So always po naka-years ang L or the useful life. In other problems, ang ginagamit nila is the economic life. Kasi ang economic life po, other term yan is useful life. So, pag sinabi po natin useful life or economic life, yun yung duration or the lifespan of that property where it is being useful or kung saan kumikita pa yung owner ng property na yun. So, that is L. Then, CO, that is the original cost or the first cost. So, dito kasama yung mga how much you purchase that property, and if merong mga nakahiwalay na installment cost or service charge, idadagdag po natin dito sa original cost. So, if you will remember, dun sa capitalized cost, ang gamit po natin for the first cost or original cost is FC. But under depreciation, ang gagamitin na po natin is C sub O. So, that is the original cost. Then next, we have the C sub L. That is the value at the end of the life or the scrap value. So, yun yung value niya after its life or useful life. Sa ibang problem, ginagamit po is salvage value or trade value, mga ganyan po. So, pag sinabi kasing scrap value, that is the value of the property kapag dinispose mo na yon as junk or hindi mo na mapapakinabangan, kaya siya scrap value. Pero pag sinabi po kasi nating salvage value, kapag naman benenta mo yung property at the end of its life, pero pwede pa siyang gamitin, kaya siya tinawag na salvage value. So, ang CL, pwede po yan scrap value or salvage value or yung mga trade-in value. Yun yung mga common terms na ginagamit sa mga problems po under depreciation. Then, maliit na D, that is the annual cost of depreciation. So, ibig sabihin, magkano yung nabawas sa value niya or magkano yung depreciation per year. So, maliit na D yan, annual cost. Then, CN, so ibig sabihin nitong N po yan at a certain period after 1 year. So, after 1 year, C1. Kung after 2 years, C2. After 3 years, C3. So, C, yung malaki pong C, that is the book value at the end of N years. So, book value, ang ibig sabihin naman po ng book value or the depreciated book value, yun po yung value ng property at that specific year. So, ibig sabihin, masusubtract na dito yung na-depreciate or yung depreciation. So, yun na lang, dyan mo siya mabebenta or yun na yung value ng property na yun at that certain year. Then, malaking D sub N, so that is the depreciation up to age N years. So, ito yung total depreciation cost after ilang N years na po siya. So, take note dun sa difference ng dalawang D ha. Yung maliit na D, that is the annual cost of depreciation or yung specific depreciation cost per year. But, pag malaking D, then may sub N siya, that is the total depreciation up to age N years. So we will now go with the first method, yung pinaka-common and actually pinakamadaling method under depreciation. So we have the straight line method. So in this method, we assume that the loss in value is directly proportional to the age of the property. So yung pag-loss ng value niya or yung depreciation niya is nakadepende dun sa tagal na nung property. So these are the three formulas na ginagamit po natin under straight line method. So the first equation, we have the D. So D, ito yung annual depreciation. Yan. So kung magkano yung depreciation cost per year, then CO, that is your original cost. So isasama mo dyan yung mga installment or delivery charge or kung ano pang mga cost na spend nung pagka-purchase nung property. Then CL, that is the salvage value or the scrap value or the trade-in value. Then itong L, that is the useful life or the economic life of the property. Then yung D na malaki, sub N, that is the total depreciation at the end of N years. So kapag hinanap, find the total depreciation after 3 years, so ito po yung gagamitin natin na formula. Yan. So, NCO minus CL over L. So, kung mapapansin nyo, galing lang din naman po. Kasi, di ba, if you have the annual depreciation, so yan yung nababawas per year, tapos hahanapin yung total depreciation, so pwede po kasi natin isulat to as, so if we know the annual depreciation, magiging N times D lang po yan. So, ita-times lang natin yung annual depreciation doon sa kung ilang years na yung gusto nating hanapin. And we know that the formula of D is ito po siya. So, CO minus CL over L. Kaya ito yung naging formula po natin for total depreciation. Then, for the third equation, we have the CN. So, that is the book value after 3 years. So, kung ano na yung value ng property mo after ilang taon. So, Cn is equal to Co. So, that is the first cost minus Dn. So, ito yung total depreciation. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo munang masolve yung total depreciation bago mo masosolve si book value. So, take note, yung first two equations, para lang po ito kay straight line method. But, for the third equation, pwede po itong gamitin sa lahat ng method. Kasi, ang definition po natin ng book value, hindi po nagbabago. That is the depreciated cost or the depreciated book value of the property after ilang taon. So, that is always the first cost minus the total depreciation. So, ito, pwede po natin siyang gamitin sa ibang mga method later on. So, makikita nyo din naman kung paano po natin siya magagamit. So, first example for the straight line method. So, dito po pala, isang example lang yung ating i-present under straight line method. But as we go on with the different methods kasi, may mga, yung mga problems na yon gagamitan pa rin natin siya ng straight line method to compare with the different methods. So, dito, for this time, isa lang muna yung example natin. So, we have number 1, an electronic balance costs 90,000 and has an estimated salvage value of 8,000 at the end of its 10 years lifetime. What would be the book value after 3 years using the straight line method in solving for the depreciation? So, we start first with the given. So, we have the one electronic balance. So, cost 90,000. So, ibig sabihin yan po yung ating CO or the first cost. So, we have 90,000. And has an estimated salvage value. So, that is the CL, which costs 8,000 at the end of its 10 years lifetime. So, yan yung L po natin, yung useful life niya. 10 years. So, remember pala, ang L or the useful life should always be in years. So, what would be the book value after 3 years? So, ang book value, that is the CN. But, naka-indicate po sa problem after 3 years. So, gagawin na po natin ito, C3. So, ano yung book value niya after 3 years using the straight line method. So, di ba ang formula po natin for the straight line method, book value, that is CN equal to CO minus DN. So, ibig sabihin, bago po natin ma-solve itong CN, dapat alam pa po muna natin yung DN. So, ang problem na to, we're looking for the book value after 3 years. So, yung N po natin ay 3. So, this is C3. So, this is C3 equal to CO minus D3. So, yung hahanapin din po natin na total depreciation should be D3. So, solve muna natin si D3. Then, ang formula po natin kay D3, that is N times CO minus CL over L. So, ang N natin is 3. Ang first cost natin ay 90,000. Then, ang CL natin ay 8,000. Then, useful life, 10 years. So, ang D3 ay, so that is equal to 24,600 pesos. After solving for D3, substitute natin yan dito sa formula ng book value. So, C3 is now equal to CO minus D3. Ang CO natin, yung first cost, which is 90,000, minus yung D3 na na-solve, that is 24,600. So, ang C3 po natin ay equal to 65,400 pesos. Yan. So, this is how we use the straight line method. So, simple lang po siya actually. So, next method, we have the sinking fund formula or the sinking fund method. So, under sinking fund formula, meron po tayong separate na sinking fund. So, yung na-accumulate dito, the future accumulated doon sa fund na to is for the replacement at a specific time is equal to or assumed to be equal to the total depreciation at that time. So, pag sinabi po nating sinking fund, meron po tayong I dito, yung small letter I or the interest rate. So, kung mapapansin po ninyo dito sa equation po natin, meron tayong mga I po dyan. So, for the annual depreciation, ito, yung maliit na D, ito po yung formula natin. So, yung denominator natin, CO minus CL pa rin yan, but our denominator is equal to the sinking fund factor. So, kung babalikan po yung annuities formula na po natin, di ba may mga nakaseparate doon na different factors. So, this factor, solving for F, given A, with I or the interest rate, and yung period natin is yung L or the useful life kasi annual depreciation to. So, naka-indicate na yung N po natin dito is the useful life. So, this is what we call the sinking fund factor. So, ang sinking fund factor po kasi, so, before, sulat lang natin. So, kung paano nangyari yan. So, D is equal to CO minus CL over, so sinking fund factor, kung i-rewrite po natin yung mathematical equation ng factor na yan, that is 1 plus I raised to L minus 1 over I. So, para hindi complicated ito, itataas na lang natin tong I, which is magiging ganito na po siya. Yan. So, this is the formula for the annual depreciation using the sinking fund formula. So, yung total depreciation na din niya, nag-iba na din siya kasi kailangan nating i-incorporate yung sinking fund factor. So, dito, yung N na gagamitin natin is not the life or useful life na kasi nakadepende yan after ilang years. So, yung N natin depende sa problem kung anong hinahanap. So, yung magiging formula po natin, so yung annual depreciation times the sinking fund factor, where the period is equal to N. Then, ito yung sinabi ko kanina na yung book value, yung equation dun sa straight line method for book value is pwede pa rin po natin gamitin sa ibang method. But for this one, yung fourth equation and fifth equation, nagagamit lang po ito for the sinking fund formula. But for this one, for the book value, so pwede itong gamitin sa straight line, pwedeng gamitin dito sa sinking fund, and later on, makikita natin na kung paano siya gamitin sa iba ding method. So we have the example 2.1. A broadcasting corporation purchased an equipment for 53,000 and paid 1,500 pesos for freight and delivery charges to the job site. The equipment has a normal life of 10 years with a trade-in value of 5,000 against the purchase of a new equipment at the end of the life. Letter A, determine the annual depreciation caused by the straight line method. And letter B, determine the annual depreciation caused by the sinking fund method. Assume interest at 6.5% compounded annually. So, based sa nabasa po natin, gagamitin natin si straight line method and the sinking fund method or the sinking fund formula. So, isulat po muna natin yung given. So, we have an equipment which was purchased for 53,000 pesos. But, may nakalagay din po sa problem na nagbayad din sila ng 1,500 for the freight and delivery charges. So, i-add po natin yan dun sa first cost. So, plus 1,500. So, yung CO natin, that is equal to 54,500 pesos. Then, the equipment has a normal life of 10 years. So, yun yung life L niya. With a trade-in value, so yung ginamit dito instead of the scrap or the salvage value is the trade-in value, but that is also equal to our CL. So, yung trade-in value po natin is 5,000 pesos. So, ang requirement, we need to solve for the annual depreciation. So, yun yung maliit na D. Using straight line method. So, isulat ko na lang SLM, straight line method. And letter B, using the sinking fund method. So, SFF, sinking fund formula or sinking fund method. And assume that I is equal to 6.5. So, that is 6.5%. Or, equal din yan sa 0.065. Compounded annually naman na po siya. So, next. So, kapag yung given na I dito, for example, hindi siya naka-annually, you need to solve for the EIR para maging per year po siya. Yan. Gamitin po muna natin yung straight line method. So, formula for the annual depreciation, that is D equal to CO minus CL over L. So, ang first cost natin, that is 54,500. Then, ang salvage value or DCL, 5,000. Then, yung life nung equipment was 10 years. So, solving for the annual depreciation, this is equal to 4,950 pesos. Yan. So, that is the annual depreciation. So, next, we will use the second method discussed or the SFF or SFM. So, ang formula naman ng annual depreciation under this method, yun yung CO minus CL times the or divide by the sinking fund factor. So that is times I over 1 plus I raised to L minus 1. Ayan. So, substitute natin yung value. CO, that is 54,500 minus CL na 5,000 times yung I, 0.065 divided by 1 plus 0.065, so that is 1.065 raised to the life 10 minus 1. So, yung annual depreciation under our using the SFF is 3,668 pesos. So, ito yung masasolve na annual depreciation using the two different methods. So, baka nagtataka kayo, ulitin ko lang na 'di ba may mga iba't ibang methods nga tayo in solving depreciation. So, itong mga methods kasi na to, nakadepende po siya dun sa type ng property. So, may mga, for example, yung mga company na nag-own ng mga property na yon, kung gusto po nilang gusto nilang mas mabilis, for example, na mabawi yung capital, ang gagamitin nila is yung i-assume nila na mas malaki agad yung depreciation cost. Para for example, nagkaroon ng problema dun sa machine at hindi talaga tumagal dun sa useful life niya, na predict na nila na-predict na nila or na-incorporate nila dun sa costing ng mga magiging finished product po nila or dun sa overhead cost nila yung depreciation cost nung equipment. Kasi 'di ba ang mga depreciation cost po kasi isang purpose nga yan para malaman nila kung gaano katagal or ano yung gagawin nila dun sa mga product cost later on, paano nila incorporate or magkano incorporate nila doon sa mga costing nila para mabawi yung capital doon sa mga equipment na pinapurchase. So, for example, kung gusto mong i-assume na ang gamitin is yung mas malaki yung depreciation cost ng isang property, gagamitin mo yung method kung saan yung masosolve mong annual depreciation is yung higher value. So, may mga companies po na yun yung gamit, lalo pag maiksi lang yung life ng isang property. Pero pag mahaba yung life or pangmatagalan yung isang property, ang kinoconsider nila is yung mga method na yung depreciation cost is hindi gaano kataas para yung mga uh, costing or yung product cost nila is hindi rin ganon kataas yung magiging SRP later on. Kasi kung ang gagamitin nila is yung may mataas na annual depreciation, syempre expect mo na yung total cost or total cost of the finished product is mas mahal din. So, yun po yung gamit ng mga iba't ibang methods. Nakadepende yan sa kung anong type ng property. So, next example, we have here 2.2, a firm bought an equipment for 56,000 pesos. Other expenses, including installation, amounted to 4,000. The equipment is expected to have a life of 16 years with a salvage value of 10% of the original cost. Determine the book value at the end of 12 years using the straight line method and letter B using the sinking fund method at 12% interest. So, isulat po muna natin yung given. So, meron daw equipment na binili at 56,000 pesos. But merong other expenses including the installation na 4,000 pesos. So, i-add po natin yon sa first cost. So, yung CO natin ay 60,000 pesos. The equipment is expected to have a life of 16 years. So, yung L po natin ay 16 years. With the salvage value, so yung CL, 10% of the original cost daw of CO. So, this is equal to 0.10 ng 60,000. So, ang CL po natin ay 6,000 pesos. So, determine the book value. So, yan yung requirement sa problem na ito. So, solve for the book value. So, that is C at the end of 12 years. So, yung N natin ay 12. Using the straight line method. And letter B, using the sinking fund method or the SFF method. Where I, or the interest rate is 12%. So, using the SLM muna. So, book value po ang pinapahanap dito. Ang formula natin for book value, for both method, parehas lang naman yan. We have the CN is equal to CO minus DN. So, this is, dahil after 12 years, we have C12 is equal to CO minus D12. So, ibig sabihin, we need to solve muna for the D12 bago ma-solve si C12. So, formula ng D12 under SLM ay D12 is equal to N CO minus CL over L. So, ang N po natin ay 12. CO is 60,000 minus CL na 6,000 over ilan yung life niya? That is 16. So, ang D12 ay 60,000 minus 6,000. That is 40,500. So, isusubtract natin to from the first cost na 60,000. Para ma-solve si book value after 12 years. So, yung book value after 12 years, that is equal to 19,500 pesos. So, this is using the straight line method. So, for under SFF naman, so sabi ko nga, same lang yung formula, that is CN equal to CO minus DN. So, C12 is equal to CO minus D12. But for formula ng total depreciation under the SFF method, magkaiba na siya. Iba from the straight line method. So, we need to solve muna for the D12. And ang formula for this one is D times the sinking fund factor, which is 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 over I. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, bago natin ma-solve itong si D12, kailangan muna natin ma-solve si annual depreciation. So, isa-solve po muna natin si annual depreciation. So, ang formula naman ni annual depreciation ay CO minus CL times I over 1 plus I raised to L minus 1. So, CO is 60,000 minus 6,000 times I, which is 0.12 over 1.12. So, yung L natin, yung life is 16. So, 1.12 raised to 16 minus 1. So, yung annual depreciation under the sinking fund or using the sinking fund formula is equal to 1,263.06. So, na-solve na po natin yung annual depreciation. Gagamitin natin yan in solving for the total depreciation after 12 years. So, substitute po natin yan times the sinking fund factor. So, 1 plus I, that is 1.12 raised to N na 12 kasi after 12 years. So, minus 1 over 0.12. So, yung D12 po ay solve lang natin. So, that is 1,263.06. 1.12 raised to 12 minus 1 divided by 0.12. So, this is equal to 30,481.60. Then, substitute natin dun sa formula for book value. So, first cost minus D12. Ang first cost ay 60,000 minus the D12 na 30,481.60. So, ang C12 ay 29,518.4 pesos. Yan. So, kung napansin ninyo, before po natin ma-solve yung book value using the SFF, kailangan muna nating magamit yung dalawang formula. So, you need to be familiar or, syempre, memorize the formulas under different methods. So, we will continue the other methods in next discussion.